Good morning. This is Dr. Turner for Fundamental Mathematics. Today we're going to be covering 1.5, which is looking a little bit farther into multiples. Specifically, we're going to be looking at the difference between prime and composite numbers. Hopefully this is a pretty quick lesson. All I'm asking you to identify in this section is what numbers are prime and what numbers are composite. This will apply to later sections when we talk about how to simplify radicals, how we can simplify fractions. So it is important to be able to identify between the two. But again, for this section, all I want you to be able to tell me is the number prime or is a number composite? So as we mentioned in 1.4, a prime number is a number that's multiples are only 1 in itself. So if the only way you can get that number is by doing 1 times itself, then that number is prime. So just some examples here for prime numbers. 3 is a prime number because it is 1 times 3. 5 is a prime number because you can only get it by doing 1 times 5. 7 is a prime number. And you could continue to go down the list. One thing to note about prime numbers is that they will always be odd numbers. So only odd numbers could be prime, because if I have any even number other than 2, then I can always divide it by 2, which would give me another factor. If a number is not prime, then it is composite. So composite, root word is compose. It is composed of more than just 2 factors. So again, other than 2, any even number will be a composite number. So 4 is composite because I can do 1 times 4, or I could do 2 times 2. 10 is a composite number because I can do 2 times 5, or I could do 1 times 10. And 100 is a composite number because I can do a number of things. I could do 1 times 100. I can do 2 times 50. I could do 4 times 25. I could do 5 times 20. And I could do 10 times 10. Now, for this section specifically for 1.5, I'm just asking you to tell me, is a number prime or composite? So if you want to justify your response, which you'll be asked to do if you're doing like the CASP test or something like that, then you would need to tell me, well, how do you know it's composite? The way you would show me how a number is composite is by listing those other factors. Same thing with a prime number. If it is prime, then you would show me that only 1 and the number itself, those are the only factors of that number. You need to be a little more specific in 1.4, but for 1.5 for right now, because we're just doing fundamental math, I just want you to be able to tell me, is a number prime or is a number composite? That's it for this section. If you have any questions, please reach out to me. Otherwise, have a good day, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.